And we are back. So, disclaimer for this episode: this is going to be a equipment-focused episode, so there's not going to be much actual gameplay content in this one. Um, the algorithm, YouTube algorithm, should say that I should not tell you that straight away because I need you to watch the entire video to get whatever like metrics they use. However, I think that's stupid. So, yeah. Right. So, what are we doing? We're going to look at upgrading our equipment because our Sentinel's Greatsword at the minute, which has certainly served us very well. This Crimson Fiend set has absolutely served us extremely well. If you can see, the total attack damage is 444. However, we have a level 111 Bone Greatsword, which is 508 attack damage. So that's 64 more attack damage from, what's that, 15 levels. That's a lot of attack damage. So we're going to look at either crafting a new one or upgrading our weapon. So ours is level 96 and we're level 115. So if we crafted one, we would theoretically craft a level 115 Sentinel's Greatsword. Our rolls are okay, but we're going to need to re-roll our rolls anyway because we're leveling up the weapon. And then it's going to be the same for all our armor pieces as well. We do have some excellent rolls on our armor pieces. Which one? This one in particular. The damage multiplier increase, damage increase, and attack damage all in one. But we're going to have to look at upgrading these. Because, so the scalpel boss that we just fought, it was 2 phases, and the first phase, he didn't have that much health, but because he was a 2-phase boss, if we had to fight him properly, where in his second phase we were to actually fight him instead of him just dying automatically, we would have struggled with the damage. Now this is particularly relevant because he was doing status build up, and I have a feeling that the bosses, consistent to the game, they've all got they've all got status build up, and I have a feeling that that's going to shaft us if we don't try and address it. So let's have a look then and see what we need. Oh yeah, we did get a new design, didn't we? We got I know the Crimson Fiend is here. I'm just going to check the set that we got. Was it Executioner? Maybe it was Executioner. Or was it Guardian? Perhaps it was Guardian. Anyway, Crimson Fiend. What do we need? So we can easily make a sword. That's great. And then the armor pieces are going to be a problem. But if we compare that to our current sword, you can see it is significantly more damage. 56, 66 more. No, that's not right, is it? 64 more attack damage. I was good at maths in school. It was a long time ago. So let's make this first of all, since we're not bothered about materials for this one. And immediately we have some excellent rolls. That's okay, not excellent, but we've got damage multiplier increase, frontal damage guard, stamina decrease. Not bothered about that. So the rolls aren't that great. So we are going to re-roll. We are going to re-roll that one. So let's go and do that now. The weapon's going to be the most important, I believe. Normally that is the case with these kinds of games. Bloodthirsty Fiends dual wield. Bloodthirsty Fiend set. So is this the guy we just fought? Is that his set? Swift attack, damage increase, swift attack, spirit accumulation, enemy exhausted and attack, health recovery. Okay. Are we playing the game on hard mode? I mean, I guess we do have. No, I guess we do have the this set, don't we? Okay, so let's see what we can roll. So damage multiplier increase. Where are we? Damage multiplier increase. So that's a good roll. 3.8 out of 4.6. That's pretty good. Right. So let's go back and then let's. So we're going to reroll both of these. We don't want brutal attack damage. That's pointless. Literally a damage percent or just attack damage would be better than that. So let's roll again. So we've got composed damage increase. That is where we are at full stamina. Yeah, I believe. Why can't we roll? Oh, maybe we... Why can't we roll? Is it because we've got damage multiplier increase and that means we can't roll the grayed out ones? Okay. So composed damage percent increase. 4.6 to 7.2, so that's pretty good. But this unscathed nonsense, we don't want this. So we can't get any of those rolls or any of these rolls. Why not? I wonder. Maybe it's just the... Yeah, maybe you can only roll one. So yeah, let's test that then, shall we? So if we get rid of this and put this on, view attributes. Huh. Why are they not available? Strange. Okay, so I don't know why they're not available. They're all available here, and then you click on one and it gets rid of them all. But anyway, so we don't want this. Stamina recovery is good. So let's leave that there, and then we want this one. No, we'll leave that as well. We'll leave that one as well because we've got it's just a big increase. We don't need to optimize just yet. So now then we need, let's have a look. Where were we? Crimson Fiend. We need insufficient materials craft. Yeah, we need everything. So we need battered shards, treated shards, and keen shards. So let's dismantle. And then start with helmets. And start from the bottom. Yeah, so we get all the materials from each one, so there's no reason why we would not dismantle everything that we don't need. And then, okay, let's see how much stuff we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got enough for 5. Yep, okay, that's fine. So we make a Crimson Fiend mask. Looks a decent roll. Critical defense, God. Alright, that's going to need re-rolling. That's going to need re-rolling. That's going to need re-rolling apart from one. And this one will also... So yeah, so all the pieces are going to need re-rolling. We probably could have predicted that.
So...
let's change attributes. Start with the helmet. Max health. Defense. Okay, we'll keep that for now. All of them. Okay, that'll do. I'm re-rolling that because it was only 2.5%. There we go, we got 3.8%. We're running out of lacrima. Okay. Stamina recovery. Okay, so that'll do for now. Not the best, I don't think. Rolls. Ideally, we want damage on everything. Yeah, because if we compare then, so we're losing some stamina recovery, but we're gaining a lot of defense and max stamina. We're also getting a damage increase. That's good. So defense, frontal damage received damage in total. So that's better if we get attacked from the front, and then so this is just a better version if we're getting attacked from the front. Okay. Now we're gonna lose something here. Yeah, look at that. Those rolls, man, are so good. That's what I want on everything. Literally, if I could take that on everything, I would take that on everything. Yeah, we're losing attack damage here. Is this even worth swapping? Because the amount of damage we're going to lose. We're just losing like 4% damage. Okay, we'll swap it. We'll swap it. We'll try it out. Then the pants. So I think we're losing We're losing just flat defense. Oh, that roll is terrible. That frontal damage defense is terrible. Let's re-roll that.
So
we're just going to extract some lacrima real quick from these crappy weapons. Right, let's re-roll. Yeah, these rolls are terrible. This needs to go. Last one. That's not good. Okay, let's try again. Augment gear. No, I'm augmenting. I need to extract lacrima. Okay. Let's use one of these then. And then unscathed defense. Dodge stamina cost. Defense, max stamina. Stamina. Maybe I can't even get a good roll. Yeah, maybe I can't get a good roll, so maybe I just sit with that. See, this says I can't... Oh no, it doesn't. No, okay, never mind. Right, so it's that. And then let's have another look at the shoes then. So what can I actually roll here? Receive damage decrease. So I can't actually do more damage. It's all just stamina. But that charged attack stamina damage increase, I've got to keep that surely. Because all my attacks are charged attacks. And then if I do this one, damage multiplier increase, okay. But it doesn't look like I can roll damage increase, does it? No. So that's the best thing I can hope for that one. And then again, this is receive damage. And stamina recovery. So this is an entirely defensive one. Yeah. Yeah, okay. No, okay, that's fine. If we put our new pants on. More stamina, less defense, but does that really matter? And then we'll just that charged attack stamina damage increase I think is going to really help us. And then damage multiplier increase as well. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, is there a way that I can see all my... I don't think so. No, I don't think there's a way that I can see all my bonuses, which is a shame. So the next logical thing then is to do upgrade my necklace. We're definitely keeping the defector stuff. Can I make the defector stuff?
Got it.
Yes. Okay, let's make one of each of these. Okay, craft defector. A ring. Oh yeah, look at that. And a necklace. Right. Let's see what I can do with these. On gear. No. Change attributes. Necklace. Necklace of wisdom. Right, so what can max health be? Max health can be damage multiplier increase, so we're definitely re-rolling this one. Charge attack. Damage multiplier increase. Frontal assault, damage multiplier increase. Yeah, so definitely rerolling this one. Max health is literally the worst thing we could get on here. It's giving a shit. Enemy exhausted, damage multiplier. Okay, that's not great, but it'll do. And this one is completely useless, so we need to re-roll that one. Extract Lacryma. Because we never use swift attacks. I don't, unless that one counts as a, unless our charged square counts as a swift attack, but I don't think it would. And yeah, we can get charged attack damage. Yeah, we want charged attack or attack damage as a preference for this one. Attack damage. Is that a max roll? That's a max roll on attack damage. Booyah! And then we'll leave this one, I think. Yeah, it's 3.8 is totally acceptable. Booyah! And then our ring. So we've got unscathed stamina recovery rate. What can I change you to? Here we go. Oh yeah, we're getting rid of that. We can get all the attack stuff. Fucking hell. That's a good roll, but for a shit. Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna go and farm some Lacryma now, so we can do proper re-rolls on our gear. So I think we've done a significant upgrade. From what we had previously. So if you saw my Lacryma farming video, how long did that take us, by the way? 22 minutes, God. If you saw my Lacryma farming video from before, you're going to see the same thing here. If you didn't, here you go. We did a live stream where I was testing this. Hilariously, I did not have my mic on when I did it, but yeah, you just do the Lacryma and Aldevir Central District sewers. Come into here. Run into the boss. And fight him. Simple as. Oops. I say simple as, this boss is an absolute mistake. He falls on you, he gives you a giant window to hit him. Sometimes you can take advantage of it, sometimes you can't. He bodies you like that. Sometimes he doesn't body you. Sometimes he does. Sometimes you get plagued, sometimes you get flamed. Yeah, it's pure chaos, this fight. Oh, and then you get plagued, and then you get wrecked. Let's just come out of there. Do this. This. And she's dead, yeah. There we go. So that's 43,000 Lacryma right there. Not including all the gear that we got. And then we talk to the guy. And then we run back and do it again. So if you can do this efficiently, more efficiently than I did it, it's pretty good. It takes around about a minute. I think I worked it out to be. I did a run of 10 minutes. And if you could consistently farm at the same pace that I was farming for those 10 minutes, it would work out to be 1.5 million lacrima per hour. You know, nobody's going to do it, sit and do this for an hour unless you're really hard stuck. Am I actually doing more damage or less? I'm plague. There we go. It's the plague. Oh, I pressed the button, but I don't think I had the stamina, maybe? I keep pressing the button and nothing keeps happening. Ooh, we killed him just as we were about to die. And we're just going to do this a few more times, 2 more times, just to get some lacrima for rerolls, and then we'll go back to rerolling the jewelry we got. So it looks like rolls on the jewelry are the best for like the offensive capabilities. Jewelry in the hands, because so we might look at doing some rerolls on the hands as well, because we did have those gloves that gave us everything we wanted, and we had to replace those. I can't really tell if I'm doing any more damage. Ooh. Out of the way. He just sort of fought. Yeah, when he does that, he just sort of falls over, and if he catches you with it, he just kills you. So this is what we discussed in the video. We were discussing on the live stream, and I was discussing in my farming video. Sometimes he just decides he's going to kill you, and you don't really have a choice in the matter. I can't tell if I'm doing any more damage. Fall on me? No. Okay. No, it's fine. Tap through that. We can always test in the So that's what we'll do. We'll go back. We'll do that. We'll do our rerolls, and then we'll test the set in the training room to see if we're actually doing any more damage. I believe we are, but it's hard to tell when you're fighting something. It's quite frantic. So rerolls. Nope, you're not rerolls. You're rerolls. Oops. Change attributes. And it was the ring we wanted. So we're not getting rid of that. Let's try this one first. So what can we get? We can get attack. Yeah, we can get everything. So let's just keep going. Okay, we're getting shit. I'm sure we can get these, yeah? We're just rolling the rubbish stuff at the minute. Okay, that'll do. And then what can we get for this? Yep, we can keep going. Wow. Okay, we just burned through our lacrima there. Damn, man. That one shafted us. That one absolutely shafted us. We were rolling for stuff that we could get, weren't we? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I was rolling for stuff that I couldn't get. Ah, no. Okay. Okay, so I've just wasted an absolute buttload of lacrima there because I can't read. What we can also check is how many jars we have, because we might be close to getting the jar set. It's good to do this every once in a while. I know it's not the most entertaining to watch, but just gives you an idea of like how you can improve your character by gearing up instead of just pure leveling. So we're at 29. Oh, we only need 3 more, and then we can get this one. And it's the vibing jar as well. It's the best one. Great sword supremacy. Yeah, so we're close. We're very close to being able to buy this. We just need 3 more jars, and we did, I believe, unlock at least 2 extra areas for our exploring pleasure. So we can have a look at those in the next video, and then hopefully we'll be able to look at our thing. Right, so let's have a look at our training grounds. So there's a couple of things we want to test, obviously. So first, damage. 9.5, 9.5, 4.5 and 9.6. 1.5, 9.6. There we go. Oh, he's exhausted, so we're doing a shit ton more there. There we go. So it's 4.5. Hey. 4.5 and 9.6. I'm just going to have to break it again. And then it's 5k and 10.5. So 4.5 and 9.6. Let me just make a note of that. Somewhere. 4.5, 9.6, 5 and 10.5. Okay, let's swap back to our other set. Oh, we've not even equipped the flipping correct weapon. So we were doing that on minus 60 something attack damage. Right, let's try that again. So it's 5.2 and 10.5. That's a lot. That's a big difference. 5.5. Oh shit. Oops. So it's 5.2 and 10.5. 5.5 and 11. There we go. Right, just writing that down. Right, so let's swap back to my old set. So we're looking at 5.2 and 10.5. Oh yeah. So 4.5 and 9.7. And then 5.9 and 10.6. Yeah, so we're a decent amount. What was it again? 4.6 and 9.7. 4.6, 9.7, and then when we're enraged, it was 10.6. 5.1 and 10.6. And 10.7 because it was close. Right. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna put a comment in the in the thing. I completely forgot that I was still recording. So I'll put a comment the uh, in the comments section, um, just to sort of stop people from watching any any longer. I'm still quite new to this whole thing, so yeah, apologies for that. Also, we didn't do a proper test because I forgot to swap over the rings and such. But yeah, we've definitely increased our damage by a decent amount. I would say it's 10%. Yeah, just over 10% more damage. So we are still lacking, I think, because of the wrist guards. I think that's definitely the thing that's holding us back. Um, where are the wrist guards? Where are our good wrist guards? Yeah. So in fact, we can just do a really quick 5.2 and 10.5, 5.2, 5.5, and 11. Yeah. So, and then we can just swap to these and see. Okay, that's weird. Oh, it's slightly more. It is very slightly more damage with these. I think it's the multiplier increase that kicks in and gives them a bit more damage. No, it can't be that. So it's just, yeah, it's the damage increase in the attack damage. So we can look at re-rolling those. But yeah, thank you for that. Sorry guys, I didn't realize I just completely blanked that I was recording. So yeah, thanks for watching. Next episode we'll get back to the action. We'll be doing the side quest that we just unlocked. Yeah, so thank you very much. Bye bye then.